Lethargic Sloth here, and it's time to talk about Portugal. Portugal will be represented at Eurovision 2018 by Cláudia Pascoal with the song O Jardim, or in English, The Garden. If I had to describe the song in one word, it would be sentimental. It's a very sentimental, slower ballad, reflection, and it's very sincere and heartfelt. It's just a very nice song. And I'm always a sucker for the sentimental, tearjerker ballad, slower songs. Uh, so this is right up my alley. I often claim, like last year, that I enjoy boring songs. I'm not saying this one is boring. I'm just saying that I love this genre of slower, beautiful, well executed songs. I like this a lot. So it's very sentimental and emotional, heartfelt. There's a lot of words I can use, but sentimental is what stood out to me when I was thinking of what word to describe this song. I have to be completely honest here. When listening to Portugal's song, at first I didn't really know how to feel. I had mixed expectations because I worried that there would potentially be a Salvador copycat, as a lot of other people did as well. I've even been asking people that I knew were Portuguese fans last year. I'm like, do you think Portugal's gonna do something similar? Do you think what do you think they're gonna do? Because I was really interested to see the reaction after winning last year, and if there was going to be a trend to similar types of music, or a bit of musical diversity. And so I heard the song, and I just didn't know what to think about it. I really didn't, if I'm being completely honest. I thought she had a very nice voice, but I just didn't really know where the song was going. And as I'm listening to it, when you have the backing singer start singing along, I'm like, oh wow, that's a huge moment in that song. And on subsequent listens, I've really started to love the song. Where I was, like, oh, I don't know, we'll see. I gotta say, I really enjoy this song. It's very nice. It's very smooth. Like I said, she's got a awesome voice. So, yeah, it's just a very pleasant song to listen to, and I can listen to it at any time. What's even better is I don't believe that this song has as many people going around. If you do have a criticism of this song, I don't believe this song has as much hate as if people were attacking Salvador last year, or not attacking, even just commenting about the song. Like, I love the song. I thought it was a masterpiece, but I had seen some other commenters making, valid points, and they were getting attacked like crazy. And I don't see that with this song as much. Like, this song is one that you can criticize, and that's great. That's what we need. Um, but at the same time, I don't have a lot to criticize this song on, because it's just a nice song. And it's another one that you can listen to in the morning, you can listen to at night, and you can listen to in your car. It's just a beautiful song, and I really enjoy it personally. So let's talk about, specifically, structurally, what's good about this song. So ahead of the review, I just want to mention I talk about the backup singer a little bit. I don't mention her by name, but she's actually the songwriter, and her name is, I believe it's Isura. But yeah, she's actually on stage performing also, the writer and the singer together, so that's pretty cool. And I'll talk about her further down the line. I just wanted to mention this really quick before I start. So what's good about this song? Portugal has become so good at catching heart and soul through their music. Like I said, this song is sentimental, heartfelt, and sweet, without being cheesy and over the top. I need to mention Claudia's voice. I can listen to her sing all day. She has such a smooth and velvety tone. Her voice captures the emotions that the song tries to conjure and projects those emotions efficiently to the audience. For a slower ballad, I think this is a great song to see live. It will be an absolute treat to hear her sing at home in Lisbon on the Eurovision stage, and she will, for sure, have the support of her entire country behind her. It's going to be something truly special to witness. I love the use of the backup singer here. She comes in and really lifts the song. When I first listened to the song, as I mentioned, I was wondering where it was heading. The backup singer stepped in with the combined voices, and, well, there came the goosebumps. It was really a nice moment, and I think that turned my opinion more on the song. Not that I didn't like it before, the first listen, I wondered where it was heading, and it totally changed the song for me a little bit. It gave it a little more momentum, I think. I can't speak Portuguese, but I can understand the emotions. Music is feeling. Claudia is very good at making you feel a certain way with her amazing vocals and her ability to project emotions. So, what are some potentially problematic areas for the song? As I try to do a balanced review, I need to point out concerns as well. If you were to criticize the song for being repetitive at the end, I can't fault you there. You would be right. This bothers some people and it won't bother others. I feel I need to point that out. Also, this isn't everybody's genre. We can say that for a lot of songs this year. I'll mention it in passing, but I'm not going to dwell on that. I don't think the aforementioned things are going to hurt the chances of the song much, but I will mention them anyways. The main thing that I think of when I hear the song, it's not as much of an attention-grabbing song. It's not, look at me, I'm over here. It doesn't grab you and pull in your attention at the same rate that some of the other songs do. Sure, you can listen to this and stop what you're doing and focus, but it's slower, heartfelt, and a meaningful ballad. And running order is going to be incredibly important in the final. This is the kind of song that can be absolutely swallowed up by the competition if placed at the wrong part of the show. I think a lot of people will value and love the quality of this song, but from my perspective, it might not be one of the more memorable songs. Don't get me wrong, she has a completely memorable and pleasant voice. But this isn't a song that's so powerful to make everybody stop and pay attention. Now they could, but will they? I'm throwing it out there as a question, not making assumptions here. There's a chance that many will write this off in favor of music they find more catchy. There are a lot of catchy songs this year. I hope this one does not get lost in the crowd, but if I try to give an honest assessment, it's something that could possibly happen. It's a concern I have. This song reminds me of Italy or Serbia this year. They are far more worried about sending quality and beautiful songs than winning the competition. Many from both fandoms have said winning is just the icing on the cake. Portugal has an engaging, beautiful, and incredible song this year, so there is no losing. This is a very nice follow-up to the win in 2017. So what's my rating for this song? While I find the song to be very simple and sentimental, I really love it, honestly. I think it's a very good song. Obviously, there's going to be a couple other songs that I like a little bit more, but just judging this alone on itself, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 because it is one that not only did I liked at the beginning, but I really grew into it a lot more later on. And this is also one that can continue to grow, and maybe I'll love it even more, and bump the score up a little bit. But I think 9 for right now is right where I feel it's very good quality. It's really hard to compete with Amar Pelos Joyce from last year, and that's a big shadow and big shoes to fill. And I think Claudia does it quite admirably here. It really is a beautiful, nice song. It's very simple, but it's touching and it's still heartfelt. And it's one of those rare songs that really speaks to people and their hearts. So, uh, yeah, it's a good job. It's a very, very good follow up to Portugal's win last year. So, is this song a contender or a pretender? Well, I'm going to call this a dark horse contender. I can't call it a favorite to contend for this reason. In a lot of my other videos, I've been stating I believe that something completely opposite of Salvador will win this year. I think there's not backlash per se, but there's that quest to be different. And I think we're much more likely to see something like maybe Greece or Cyprus or I was going to say Spain. Yeah, I think Spain could win the whole thing. But I expect it to be a quicker song as opposed to a slower song, a slower ballad, because of Salvador winning last year. I do expect kind of a 180 flip this year. And obviously, we don't have all the songs, but there's plenty of songs that could win it. And I think Portugal has a shot. I just think that there are other songs that probably are ahead of the game right now. And this song, for a lot of people, might be a grower rather than something that instantly gets people to get on the phone and vote. So I think it's going to do fine with the jury, and I think it will get votes with the televote. It's a beautiful song, and I'm very interested to see how it does in the competition. I just feel in my heart, if I'm being completely honest, that there's going to be something completely different coming in there and winning the contest this year. That's just my thoughts. So, as I usually do, I'm going to read off the English lyrics to the song. Hope they're decent or matching. As always, you never know. So, here we are. I never wished you no less than the greatest, always my love. If in heaven you're happy too, take me, I care, always around you. The flowers are my place. Now that you're gone, I water your garden. The flowers are my place, and now that you're gone, I water your garden. I have promised to someday change or try to be greater. If in heaven you're happy too, take me, I care, always for your worth. The flowers are my place, now that you're gone, I water your garden. And then it repeats. It is a very beautiful song. It's very considerate and sentimental, and I really enjoy it. It's quite beautiful. Portugal has obviously competed in 3 of the last 4 years at Eurovision. 2015, I really liked Che Un Mar Que No Separe. It was a very nice song. It wasn't in this brand of emotional, heartfelt songs, but it was a nice song. I really thought it was quite underrated. It's one from 2015 that I really like. I like it significantly more than the song that actually won in 2015. Uh, then last year, of course, after taking a year off, Portugal reorganized, came back, and won the entire competition. Many called Salvador's win a dark horse win because many predicted that it was a dark horse, and I thought it had a good chance. It was actually my number 2 pick to win after Bulgaria. I thought Bulgaria was more radio friendly, and so it would edge it out, and maybe Portugal wouldn't get the votes, but Portugal was also my number 3 song, so I also absolutely loved it. It was one I consider a masterpiece of a song. It's so beautiful and such a nice song. So uh, I'm really looking forward to how the song this year will do in the overall competition. And Portugal, honestly, you have another beautiful song. It's very respectable entry, and I wish you the best of luck again in 2018. Thank you for watching my review of Portugal at Eurovision 2018. Please give this video a like, share if you want, and subscribe. I am doing a lot of competitions right now, picking songs. I'm putting songs up head to head and having you vote like or dislike uh, to advanced songs. They're going to be head to head. Right now, I've got Portugal in the running. I've got Portugal against Italy. So if you want to support your song in my contest, you can go to my Lethargic Sloth page there, and I've got a playlist, and it's the Eurovision knockout videos. So I've got Italy versus Portugal right now if you want to vote for your Portugal. So thank you very much for watching, and for now, Lethargic Sloth out.